the idea about Colorblind Monologues on set of Necessary Roughness where me and Chris met. And you know, just between every take, between scenes, me and Chris would just be goofing off, you know, making everybody laugh, you know what I'm saying?
Every time we got a second to laugh, we was laughing. And it was because of Jock and Chris most of the time. But the thing is, like, Jock and Chris aren't normal sized people. They're above average. So to be funny and to be bigger than everybody else, they like demand your attention. So you have to laugh when it's funny and somebody got your attention, and the thing is, like, it kept getting funnier and funnier.
Yeah, and our cultural differences is really what made things more fun. Him being black and from Alabama, and me being a white from Pittsburgh.
It's a breath of fresh air. People don't want to see something they already seen. This is something different. So if it's different, then you already have the people's attention.
Yeah, man, you know, you got two guys from two totally different ends of the spectrum, but somehow they get along perfectly and make comedy. So it was just genius.
You were right. These guys are pretty cool. I like him.
Really cool.
Man, cause these my people, man. This is my hood. It's my city. So you just calm down. So just be cool. Well, the first day we got on set, I mean, me and Chris had already been together, like I said previous, like 6 months on Necessary Roughness, so our chemistry was already there. People that we threw in the first web series, the first webisode that we did was in the barbershop, so it was a lot of guys who weren't actors, and we kind of had to coach them up, or a couple of them. Most of them just kind of fell right in the, you know, right into it.
Picture of the little shorty you got on Instagram, bud.
No.
Shorty get the truth, bruh.
Man, you know how I go if I see that, man.
Oh yeah. Kevin Polite. I'm a writer, director, I'm a DP, I'm an editor.
So Kevin was the DP, the director of photography. We had Kevin also was the editor. He was the AD, the assistant director, sometimes the director by himself when me and Chris just wanted to kick back and just get in the character. So we had a couple PAs who were in and out because they had regular jobs at Sonics and Hardee's. You know, we couldn't afford to pay them much. So, I mean, a lot of times it was just us, you know, the featured actors, and Kevin a lot of times.
I get a phone call from Tyrell Humphreys, actually, and he was telling me that this guy named John McKissick, whoever that guy is, was saying that he had an idea for a web series called Colorblind Monologues.
Well, me and Jock are really close. Like, we were like real friends. We travel together, like we spent time together, we talk a lot, and I know him. And we'll come up with something, or he'll call and say, man, I got an idea about shooting it on the beach, or shooting it in the mall, or shooting a church episode. You know, we would need to be at a church to do it. Beach episodes. He was talking about midgets, wrestling, all kind of crazy stuff. It was some good ideas.
He was saying that they wanted to shoot the first webisode in Opelika, Alabama.
But we came across this guy who's still in high school, up and coming, wanted to direct and film, and he linked up with us, and I mean, it went from there. You know, we got a friend for life now.
We went from big city lights to fields to cowboys walking on the side of the street to this small town of Opelika where you're driving the street and people wave at you, and it was just a whole new era of experience. So we drove, so I called Jock, and they said they were shooting at the barbershop. Took my camera, which is all I had. I didn't have no lights. I didn't have no audio equipment. I barely had a crew. I put the little mic on the cam, and we started rolling. And from that point, we started creating magic. It was like we was creating magic with the cam. We weren't just shooting stuff to be shooting stuff. We were actually doing something that actually was cool. You know what I'm saying? That actually entertained people.
It's something new because it's never been done. Nobody's ever done it before. So when it's something that's brand new, you grab people's attention.
You know, already established because it was my first thing that I was doing personally. So I wanted to bring somebody along with me. So like you said, when we met Kevin, it was like the perfect situation.
The fact that Jock gave an 18-year-old the opportunity to be his DP for Colorblind Monologues was absolutely amazing to me, because people these days really don't give you an opportunity if you don't have a lot of experience.
You know, he was already educated about film, and he was young, and he just needed somebody to give him that chance, that shot. And he did an awesome job.
Where do you reside from?
Whose house is this, man?
Look at here.
I'm from Glaze Hill, Mississippi, home of the biggest catfish in the land. Population of only 92. Now, when my little cousin Jock here used to come visit in the summers, I had to teach him everything he knows. You know that, right?
Clearly.
My character, Stevie, from Glaze Hill, Mississippi. This dude was a character, man. I mean, you know, he had an opportunity to meet a wealthy young lady, and you know, he took advantage of it. And, you know, this guy, he was a little obnoxious, but at the same time, it was innocent because he really didn't know what he was into. We were in love, man.
I casted Stevie Baggs to play my cousin in Webisode 5 because I met Stevie on set of Necessary Reference as well, and he was an ex-football player like myself. He was a character, and I had to create a role for him. And when I was writing it, I knew he would be perfect for it because he could get in and out of character and change his voice up. So the way that you see him talking on the webisode is nothing like he talks in real life, but he took the character, he studied it, and he owned it. Like it's hilarious. A lot of people love that character.
And you know, when Jock and Chris come over, you know, Jock is in awe, and Chris is just like a kid in a candy store. You know, seeing this house, this huge house, and all these cars. But ultimately, you know, old Glaze Hill, Mississippi, Stevie took care of him, man. It was funny. It was great.
All right, you won. You decide if you go first or you defer.
Let Peter Griffin go first, man. Ha ha.
Ariel is another guy who started this acting thing with me. He's been acting for about the same amount of time I have professionally. And he's a phenomenal actor. And I knew that any character I threw at him, or you know, any situation I threw at him, that he would own it. And when the rap battle came up, it actually came after he was in the barbershop episode as well. And a little conflict him and Chris had led up to the rap battle.
Come here, man. Come here for a second.
The rap battle was a fun night. It didn't seem like we were filming at all because it was so fun. Like, it was friends amongst friends and everybody was having fun. Like, we had a good time, and the scene on the toilet was hilarious. And that's ironic because I remember at one point, nobody knows this, but Jock called me, and we was just talking about the scene, going over some stuff like that we wanted to shoot for the scene, and I was actually on the toilet for real on the phone, and he had no idea. And then we shot it, and it was something that only I knew, but I figured I'd let everybody know. It was ironic, and it was funny.
Transgender, you could call it a maybe, but girls walk up to me and call me Ice Ice Baby. Ice!
I feel like I got to show the audience that we have my true self. I mean, if anyone could hear me when I rap, I really expressed my emotions, and everything I said truly came from the heart.
Chris's lyrics came from a collaborative writing planning session, and I wrote all of mine. Like, I knew exactly when Jock said it. It was something that I had said before when I was young, and it would fit into what we were trying to do for that scene.
As Chris told you earlier, he wrote his own lyrics. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but him and Ty kind of own that webisode.
See your big ass up there. You better come out here before I call mama.
Man, what? Take something like that. Man,
You know, watching the Romeo Ty go get my hair did.
hell no. Another one of the webisodes that we did was a webisode where me and Chris were babysitting. And the joke was already on him one webisode. The joke was on me one webisode. So we wanted to make a webisode where the joke was on the both of us. And babysitting was not our thing. And in the webisode, you can see that.
My experience working on Colorblind Monologue was amazing. You know, everyone was so great, the actors, everyone was so talented. My character, Tisha, was very interesting. Interesting in the fact that it challenged me, my acting ability, because she's very ratchet or ghetto, and that's so not me. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all doing me such a huge favor because I got me a date tonight and he's a baller. I'm gonna find little Romeo a new stepdaddy.
Casted Makiba Cashel for that role because I knew that she would be the complete, in real life she's the complete opposite of the character, but I wanted her to show that her skills and her range in that webisode of being the outlandish ghetto sister.
I had to really like get into it and just pull that character out of nowhere, and I'm glad that I was able to come across as very believable on camera, but it was definitely challenging, that's for sure.
Okay, so my experience for Colorblind Monologues and getting into my character Jessica was sadly not that difficult. Jessica is very, very, I would say, insecure and self-centered, and goes after looks, and probably she dates all the assholes in town.
Really, nipples and ketchup? Food really matches your eyes.
What? Hey, wait, you're kind of cute. It's easier to play the person that you're not versus the person you are sometimes. So it's easier for me to play Mean Girls and this, that, or the other. It's easier for me to play the opposite of myself. Okay, so Chris can give the most pitiful, heartbreaking, like, the looks that he can give you make you just want to go like hide in the corner and cry. You can't even like look him in the face and say I'm sorry, because he just looked at you like you're the worst human being and he wants to go shoot himself in the face kind of look. Like, Michael would say things to him and he would just like you would see a lip quiver.
My experience on set was really interesting. When I first got there, I met Tim first. Had never seen him before, and he was just all man but with this long hair, and he started talking to me about doing his makeup. So that was that was interesting, because I was like, okay, seriously, what's really going on? Because I really wasn't sure what I was walking into. I had a general idea, but I wasn't ready for Tim. He's nobody you can really prepare yourself for.
I can't even grow a goatee.
It's the testosterone. I'm a female bodybuilder. I'll make him dance for you.
Where did you find her?
Tim Richardson played the character named Alex. I go to acting school with Tim, and I see him work every week, and he's a phenomenal actor. One of the best actors I know personally. You know, we kind of let him do his own character breakdown, and he really got into character. We'll say that.
No. Supposed to be ooh.
He's doing an impersonation.
Jason Winston. Jason is a personal trainer in real life. I mean, you go on his Instagram, that is all you will find, is him lifting heavy weights. And I mean, it shows. Pretty jealous of his abs. So Jason was a personal trainer in the rap battle episode. So he was getting us mentally and physically ready for this rap battle. And that wasn't acting. He actually made us run and do those exercises.
Also in the web series, we have special appearances from up-and-coming actors. We have Jennifer Sears, who's been in a couple of Tyler Perry films. She was one of the girls in the dating scene. We also have Ashanti Toy. She was one of the girls in the dating web series. Also, we have Vernon Hamilton, who's NBA, also played in China and Germany a few years, basketball player.
Okay, we've been to your hood. Now it's time for you to come to mine. It's called the suburbs. You ever see Leave It to Beaver?
No.
Problem Child.
Hell no.
Andy Griffin?
Yeah.
Picture that.
Our fans are like huge fans, so they support us. They watch every episode over and over and over, and I get random texts all the time about, hey, when you coming out with a new webisode? And you know, it was kind of our idea to create 6 webisodes, which we end up doing 7, plus a bonus Christmas one. But we wanted to get the idea out there, get feedback, see how people like it, and then try to take it to a bigger scale.
The next step for Colorblind Monologues, in my humble opinion, is for it to keep growing, and like I said, continue to cultivate the script and move forward. You know, try to get it picked up and distributed, because you know, hit on a lot of issues that we deal with every day, but made it extremely funny. You know, and made it relatable to every race. I like how it was very balanced. You know, you went from white to black. You hit on relationship issues, family issues, and I think that that's cool. I think we can hit on issues and make them funny, but also make them relatable and functional to everyday life, so it really hits home in the heart of what people are dealing with.
To the time you see black people and white people going against each other. Colorblind Monologues is the vice versa of that. It's showing how we relate. It's showing how we as a people come together and create good entertainment. I feel like this web series is great for anybody. It's good for the family. It's good for men, women, married couples. It's good for the church. I mean, I honestly think that this web series is gonna sell, because not only is it done of quality, it's done to entertain.
I honestly could see Colorblind Monologues going on national television. Like, it's not unheard of. It really gives me a whole feel like it could be a sitcom or a primetime TV type spot. Like, it's really different. It breaks the mold and it pushes boundaries, but in a funny and type safe way. So I mean, I really feel like it could go far, and it could really make people laugh, but at the same time open and break barriers that people are afraid to touch.
We wanted to get the idea out there, get feedback, see how people like it, and then try to take it to a bigger scale. Because with the budget, man, I'm telling you, with the ideas that we have, man, the sky is definitely not the limit. We can surpass the sky.
The ideas are crazy. So when the show does get picked up, I know it's all gonna be ridiculously hilarious.